Namaste everyone, and welcome to the first video in our Yoga 101 series with Yoga Unlocked. We'll get started in this practice in any comfortable seated position. So that could be crisscross applesauce, or maybe with legs extended straight if that's better on your knee joints. Any comfortable seated position for you. First things first, always know this yoga practice is yours. Take it at your own pace and do what feels comfortable and safe for your body. Always, no matter what any teacher says. So with that being said, let's get started with the foundation of our practice, which is simply breath. You'll hear a lot of these words like life force and pranayama thrown around in the yoga world, but what we're really talking about is this breath. So just start to take notice of that passive breath that goes on every second of every day, just that ebb and flow of inhale to exhale through the nose. Just focusing, honing in the mind on this present moment by using the breath. Noticing that you can deepen this breath and take a really big inhale through the nose, fill up the belly and the collarbones. And then open the mouth and sigh it out. Again, big breath in. Just like you're getting rid of your stressful day, sigh it out. Again, big breath in, fill. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Just like you're fogging up a mirror. Breath in, sigh it out. Taking it one step further, seal the lips. Breathe in through the nose. Same sound out of the nose. Kind of like Darth Vader. Breath in through the nose. Out of the nose. Keep breathing in through the nose. Out of the nose. Notice this calming down your thoughts, warming up the body. We're going to add movement. So inhale, reach the arms up high, look up to the thumbs. And then flip the palms, press the air down as you exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up to the hands. Exhale, flip palms, press air down. Inhale, reach high, lift chin. Exhale, pressing air down. This time reaching the hands up high, taking a side bend over to the right. So place the left hand down, reach the right arm up and overhead. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Reaching a little farther, breath in, breath out. Inhale, come through center, and then just switch on over to the left. Really stretching through the left hand. Think about peeling your chest open to the sky and take a deep breath. Coming in through center, reach the hands up high. We're going to twist. So bring the left hand out behind you, right hand to the left knee. Take a breath in and exhale, look over that back shoulder. A few more breaths. Just warming up the spine. Coming back through center, switching sides, reach that left hand up high, bring it on over to the right knee. Take a breath in to lift the chest, and then twist a little deeper as you look over your back shoulder. Twists are so healthy for the spine. Coming back through center, just start to walk both hands out in front of you as you fold forward. It doesn't matter if your hands go an inch or a foot out in front of you. Just relax the shoulders, neck, and jaw. Maybe sway a little side to side and really start to breathe into the lower back lobes of your lungs. Inhale draws you back up. Start to make your way into table pose. This is simply hands and knees, no real fancy way to get there. Align the shoulders right over your wrists, your hips right over the knees, and spread your fingertips as wide as they possibly can go for a nice foundation. Press firmly through the shins. And inhale, drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the eyes. This is cow pose. And then exhale, round through the spine, bring the chin towards the chest for cat pose. Inhale, you drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the eyes, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, bring the chin to the chest for cat pose. Notice this link of breath to movement. So inhale is cow pose. Exhale is cat pose. Inhale for cow pose. Exhale for cat pose. Inhale to find a neutral spine and just sit the hips back for the heels and bring the forehead to the mat. The arms can reach in front of you or wrap back behind for the feet. If your forehead isn't quite on the mat, don't worry about it, that's totally fine. If you need a little relief in the knees, just lift the hips off the heels a little bit. And let's just take these next couple moments to really re-ground ourselves into that yoga breath, that Ujjayi Pranayama, that purposeful breath in and out of the nose with a nice rhythm. Just allowing all those external thoughts to kind of fade away as we really focus in on our own yoga practice on the mat. Reaching the arms out in front of you, lift up into table pose. Remember, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. This is going to help you find the distance you want between your hands and feet for downward facing dog. So from here, tuck the toes and lift the hips up and back so you're in this upside down V shape, this downward facing dog. Nice job. Heels are reaching for the mat, though they might not touch. If you feel any pressure in your wrists, just know that's really common. You'll learn how to put more weight into your fingers. So start to walk your dog out from here. What that means is just bend one knee and stretch the opposite heel towards the floor. And then you switch, bend the other knee and stretch the other heel down. Take this little walking your dog motion at your own pace, starting to get more comfortable in this downward facing dog. This pose is kind of a home in this practice. So many flows, so many yoga flows start from this downward facing dog. So just really feel it out. Coming to a neutral dog, take a really, really big breath in, lift the heels as high as they can go, and exhale with a little more energy, press them down to the mat. This time, inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees a little, and look up to the hands. And exhale, just walk the feet up to where the hands are near the front of the mat. Inhales for halfway lift, so hands to shins, lift the chest halfway, roll the shoulders back. We get a lot of hunchback time in our society nowadays with all the computering and texting, so don't do that. Flatten out the spine, reverse it, and roll the shoulders back. Take a really big breath in, breath out. You will do halfway lift in every class, so take a breath in. And this time, exhale, just fold forward, relax the head and neck. Don't try to hold your head up, just let gravity take care of your upper body. Grabbing opposite elbows, just invite a little natural sway from side to side. Uttanasana is what this forward fold is called in Sanskrit, the language of yoga. It is our anti-anxiety pose, so just let gravity take the space of your thoughts. And just breathe some nice, sweet Ujjayi Pranayama breaths. Inhale and let it go. This time on your inhale, start to stand tall, circle the arms up high above the head, and look up to your thumbs. Join the palms and bring them down to your heart. Samasthiti. Taking a couple really big breaths. Feel the ground beneath your feet, feel the heat between your palms, and gazing just softly past the fingertips. Inhale, circle the arms back up to the sky. And exhale, just folding forward for that Uttanasana forward fold. Halfway lift again, so hands to shins, flat spine. And then just plant your hands on the ground and step back into that downward facing dog shape. Taking a big breath in through the nose. Sigh it out of the mouth. Finding your variation of child's pose as the shins come to the mat, the hips back for the heels, forehead reaching towards the ground. Lifting back up into tabletop, knees right over or right under hips, wrists right under shoulders, downward facing dog. So you have the right length between hands and feet. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, let it go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, and again, walk the feet towards the hands. Starting this flow, hands to shins, halfway lift, breathe in. On your exhale, fold forward. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale, stand tall. Reach the arms up high, look to thumbs. Hands to prayer, Samastitihi. Inhale, let it go. Deep breath in, reach the arms back up to the sky, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Flat back, halfway lift. Plant the hands, come back into your downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Feet to hands, finding our flow. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, stand tall, reach the arms up high, look to thumbs. Hands to prayer, Samastitihi. Inhale, reach the arms back up to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Hands to shins, flatten your spine. Plant the hands, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, feet to hands. Halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, stand tall, reach high. Pass the hands through prayer and come into mountain pose this time. So this is just hands down by your sides. Shine the palms forward, spread the fingertips. Lift up all 10 toes, spread them really wide and replant them. Just a small, subtle bend in the knees to protect the joints. And then feel this energy of lift throughout the whole body. So instead of just letting gravity put all of your muscle weight on the skeleton, really help your skeleton by lifting energy up through the muscles. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. This is the foundational pose where every other pose stems from. Just this standing tall with really good posture. So healthy for the back and for the whole body. Inhale, arms come back up. And then exhale, take a nice side bend on over to the left. Inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold forward. Flat back, halfway lift. And then plant the hands, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Coming down into table pose. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Just sitting the hips back for the heels. Just make your way to another comfortable seated space. You can face the front of the mat. I'm just going to turn and face the camera so it's a little bit easier to see. Stretching out through the shoulders. So reach one arm straight out to the side and flex the palm really wide. Cross your arm over the chest and then hook it with the opposite elbow. If you hook the elbow more towards the wrist, you'll get a little bit deeper of a stretch. So maybe you want to bring it back towards the elbow or out towards the wrist. Just kind of play around with it. See where you're getting the best stretch. Close the eyes, settle in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Place both hands on the floor behind you as you inhale, lifting through the chest. And then just switching sides. Reach the opposite arm out, really spread the fingertips, cross it over the chest, hook it with the opposite elbow. Just kind of see where the stretch is feeling best for you. And then settle in, let the eyes close, take some really deep breaths in and out of the nose. Good. Releasing the bind, hands come down, extend the legs straight out in front of you. Reach the arms straight up to the sky and exhale, just folding forward, maybe grabbing on to the tops of the thighs, knees, or shins, wherever you feel. And take a breath in, lift the chin, and exhale, bow and soften the shoulders. Again, inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin, look forward, and exhale, soften. Couple deep breaths. Notice if you've got tension in the back of your neck. And relax it, relax the hamstrings. Nice job. Inhale, starting to roll up. Good. And just coming to lie onto your back into a pose I like to call dead bug. Just arms and legs extended straight to the sky. Feel free to roll out your wrists, kind of kick your legs or shake your arms a little bit. Decompressing. Just letting gravity do the work, letting your veins relax. Just really giving kindness to the body here in this pose. Pulling the knees into the chest. Let the arms open up to a wide T and try to get the shins parallel to the sky as you bring the knees all the way over to the left as you look to the right. Just letting the shoulders get heavy into the mat, relax your hips. Just a nice spinal twist, keeping the spine nice and healthy. The spine hosts a lot of the brain, so it's good to keep it bendy so it won't break. Bringing the knees back and through center, we simply just find the other side, letting them tip to the right as you look to the left. Relaxing shoulders deep into the mat, relaxing hips. Just letting gravity kind of press down on the body. Taking this posture nice and passively. Letting go of some of that activity, letting go of some of that controlling every pose. And just breathing with it. Allowing it to happen. Knees coming back in through the chest. Ending class with one healthy back bend called bridge pose. Firmly plant the feet into the mat. Start to press the arms and hands down into the mat. And then slowly lift the hips up off the floor. Keep pressing down through the feet and arms, maybe walking one shoulder underneath the body and then the other. Try to not excessively arch the back, but more of rooting, more of tucking the tail under. Taking a couple deep breaths. Don't hold your breath here. Deep inhale and exhale. Seeing if you can come a little bit higher. Keeping that breath steady and rhythmic. Lowering the hips down. Bringing the knees into the chest for one more squeeze. And slowly extending the legs straight down onto the mat. Hands down by the sides, palms face up. Guide the shoulders a little deeper into the mat. This is our resting pose. Rest is such an integral part of this yoga practice because in rest is when the body can really heal itself. So relax the feet. Relax your legs. Relax your hips, your low back and belly. Relaxing the chest and the shoulders, the arms and hands. Even relax your 10 fingers. Ease the tension out of the back of your neck and jaw. Soften the muscles of your face. Relax your forehead and your head. And just breathe here. Inhale, think the number 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 6. Inhale, 7. Exhale, 8. Inhale, 9. Exhale, 10. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Continuing to breathe. Shavasana. Slowly drawing a breath into the nose. Let it go. A little bit deeper of a breath. Let it go. Slowly touching each fingerprint to thumb. Wiggling your toes. Roll wrists and ankles and take a big long body stretch. Knees come into the chest. And roll onto your favorite side fetal position. And lifting up into any comfortable seated meditation. Hands come onto the knees. And take a breath in. And breath out. Inhale, roll the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, roll them back and down. Breath in. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Breath in. Sigh it out. Bringing the hands to prayer. Take one more breath in. Let it go. Namaste.